Whenever my name is mispronounced, and I strongly dislike when my name's forgotten or mispronounced, I try to protect my heart by ensuring a necklace, searching for a lost collarbone, thumbing for some earring to protect it from monosyllabic miswhispers, invisible daggers, family lineages of digging fingernails, squeezing for attention to reason. I want to run my mouth in resistance. Slap and jab and learn English, cover my tracks with pages ripped from American dictionaries. I will scream Sapigao in forests of falling trees until somebody listens to my enunciation. How are y'all doing tonight? Hi, my name is Janice Sapigao, and I am a Pinay Filipino-American writer and poet. Hey! How are you all doing? You all good? Sharks won? Everyone's excited? Yes! I'm glad y'all are excited about poetry. Thank you. I was born and raised here in San Jose. I went to school in San Diego, and in 4 months, I will be moving to Los Angeles. So I must warn you, don't worry, I'm not a Laker fan. I'm sorry, okay. But I must warn you, you may not get attached to me. I am only on stage for 10 minutes. But if you would like to spend more time with me, you can purchase my chapbook, which I will be selling after this event. So to get to know me, this first poem is about my younger, quieter, shyer self. And it's kind of on a serious tip, so listen. I used to pinch myself. Not to wake up into reality or to counter disbelief, but to stop myself from feeling any form of intensity, targeting flesh in a fold between two fingers. This is where redirected pain went. I didn't want to cry again in classrooms or succumb to strangers' stares or, to make matters worse, make mama worry. I wanted to fade into backgrounds, disappear with ease, escape everyone's memories. You see, my heart has always gotten me into trouble because I was trained to believe that emotion was the antithesis to reason. I couldn't explain what I felt. It wasn't allowed, wasn't accepted, much less understood. I couldn't explain myself in Ilocano or English, much less Tagalog. These words get lost underneath rooftops, and as if there aren't already enough broken things in this world, how do you pick up a heavy heart? They say God squeezes, but he doesn't choke, and this kind of pain cinches around waistlands and rib cages, and it doesn't let go, triggering tremors to stop tears from forming over inarticulate throats. If not to say is to vanish, then please understand my silence. It sounds like this. Thank you. Thank you, thanks. Yeah, poetry. This next poem is one of my favorites. I think it will be hopefully one of your favorites. And it is called Calling Out the Radio. This poem is for anyone in this room who has already heard this. My mother's favorite radio station right here in the Bay has always played songs that have narrated my image of love. By staying true to oldies and before CDs, the old me used to create mental music collections of song titles and popular chorus lines accessed only through airwaves and spins on the dial tone. You see, I've sung lyrics to moments I haven't even lived yet, but I've never shared slow jams with someone who deserved it. This image of love I had was purely innocent. Not yet twisted, not yet tainted, just filled with butterflies and stomachs and hearts heavy and palms sweaty from making mixtapes. This was before iTunes, this was before playlists, this was old school like writing in notebooks with yikes pencils. And love to me was as colored as Lisa Frank binders, and each piece of childhood paraphernalia that I owned had me sold on this image of love. But I know radio music don't make love no more. It turns out women into clubbing hoes and video whores, and I am ready to tell Weezy and Luda that we can't take this anymore. We are worth more. Let's bring it back to times of Boys to Men and when Mariah Carey's clothes used to fit her. Let's bring it back to times when anticipating lovemaking was as satisfactory as a sweet listen and not just about visits to a candy shop for lollipop licking. We have a responsibility to our little sisters to let them know that love is about more than just acquiring drinks or digits. Let's make music, right? Or love, because these days we seem to be doing things half-assed and all we do is get low. But I'm half past preaching, so I'm calling out the radio. Thanks. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thanks. All right. So like I said, I am leaving, so this next poem is actually in my chapbook. So a chapbook is just a collection of writings, and the reason why I'm trying to push this and I'm trying to sell it, even though I only brought 3 today, I'm sorry. My bad, I'm sorry. But however, the reason why I'm trying to push this is because I'm really trying to be serious about my writing, especially as a Pinay. I think it's important to share our stories as Asian Americans, and I'm also trying to afford a very expensive writing residency with one of my favorite authors. So imagine you're going to be in the room with one of your favorite people that you've always admired, but then, think about how you probably wouldn't be able to have the opportunity if you couldn't afford it. So I really need my community to take care of me today. If you can, my information is in your program. I have an online store. You can purchase my chapbook. Please help, help a homegirl get to a Writers of Color conference. Help me. Okay. Thank you. Okay, this poem is called Leaving. My friends always see me with suitcases at my sides, packed up pendulums, everything inside swinging eager, aching to reach the next destination, eventually passing, sometimes returning to center. My family knows me for these boxes I bring back, my belongings in between walls of cardboard, stilled objects reflecting my absence. I consider myself a perpetual victim of bad timing. I'm my own manifestation of my most real fears, leaving as abruptly, as inevitably as internal clockwork will allow. But I went away to learn justice, write, speak easy, once carrying baggage that must construct home for now that I am still unpacking. And I'm kind of hooked on hanging in mid-flight. I too wish on airplanes I know runways as avenues to next life stages. So even though I leave people and spaces, I know that this wouldn't be the same if I didn't do this now. All right, thank you. Okay. This is pretty short. I have 2 haiku. Everyone knows what a haiku is? What? Okay, how many lines are in the first line? How many syllables in the first line? 5. Okay, and then how many in the second? And the third line? 5. Okay, so I kind of tested you all to count for me, but I hope I got this right. So I have 2 haiku. Haiku is plural. It's the same, singular and plural. So this is called haiku number 30. 30. Okay. Dear Stephen Curry, wish we could both swim onto caramel skin tones. Yes, I'm a Warrior fan. I'm going to continue with the sports haiku. Fantasy hockey redeems hours of TV. We are number 1. And this, okay, I'm gonna throw in the last one, sorry. This is just for fun. Okay, okay. Spoken word poems, usually, crap, whatever. It's usually when my heart, boys stand no chance here. Thank you.